From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, I mentioned a little bit ago, it's a big storm system, but it's not here per se. We're going to get some rumbles of thunder later tonight, some showers. A few of those are trying to happen now, but more along this wave once that moves through. Some of the heavier snows are developing up across portions of northwestern Kansas. A lot of flight delays coming out of Denver because of this storm system. It's a mess. But as far as we're concerned, it's not a mess. What we'd like to see is rain. Radar is showing rain, but we have very few reporting stations that are picking up anything other than sprinkles. We've had a few reports of that. So it isn't very heavy, but it's, hey, I'll take anything because the dust is really getting going right now. Temperatures are in the 50s, and it's really not going to change a whole lot tonight as that storm system moves in. We have winds out of an easterly to southeasterly direction. Today's highs were really cold to the north. Here's that storm center, which you can pretty much make out, and you can see that Phoenix was only at 58 today. We had 66. It was 80 in Dallas, just to our south, and 70 over in Nashville. Now, there is colder air that'll be headed our way, but this storm system has been bringing us, or really the jet stream is bringing us very mild Pacific air that's just been coming off of the Pacific Ocean, coming in our direction. But now, a series of storms they'll be going through. So the first one's tonight and tomorrow. That'll be out of here by noontime. Sun will start to come out in the afternoon. Another system's lined up for Saturday into Sunday. Mostly Saturday because the system's a little bit faster on some new data. Could be a few snowflakes in southwest Missouri or northwest Arkansas. And then as each one of these storm systems move through, they're getting a little bit further south, if you notice. So the jet stream's made some subtle changes, but it's enough that it'll affect us because we'll be colder next week. Some cold rain on Tuesday or Wednesday. That'll settle in for a while. So as we end January, get ready for a colder period of time for us. And it shows up like this. This is for the next 3 weeks to give you generalized information. Warmest will be tomorrow. After that, you don't see that happen again. In fact, the end of January now looks colder than normal, which January you don't really care to have it colder than normal because we've had it so nice. And then it kind of moderates a little bit. Once we get a little bit past this, a little dip in the beginning of February, we'll start to see maybe a moderation going back up to milder weather. So we will have to deal with a little bit of winter. 53 degrees right now, light west to northwest wind, 6 miles per hour. We have a few sprinkles in the metro area at this time, generally lower 50s. Covers just about every one of us, and most of northeast Oklahoma, similar story. Still hanging on to 60 in McAllister. That's not too shabby. So the rain showers and sprinkles will be around, then a chance of rumbles of thunder between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. Stephen and Alan will have all the latest for you in the morning, so you just turn on the TV right here on Channel 6 and have it for you. And as we go through the morning hours, that rumbles of thunder could cause you a little bit of traffic slowdown, so be aware of that. That's why Stephen's there to make sure that you can get through that. Last wave of rain comes through the Tulsa area and Bartlesville area around 11 o'clock. And then if you're east, you'll see that gone. The sun comes out at noon, and look what happens to our temperatures. It's upper 60s, maybe 70 degrees. Gusty southwest winds, but it's going to be pretty nice. After that, here comes that cold air. So that's wrapping around the backside. Should be some snow showers up in southeast Kansas and western portions of Arkansas. And I should say western portion of Missouri, just some clouds and temperatures near freezing around Fayetteville. We'll be cold because the winds will be gusting, and then on Thursday afternoon, normal, cold January, upper 40s, low 50s, not much happening. And by the time we get on into Friday, a little bit better. Winds will be a little bit lighter, and temperatures will generally be ranging in the 50s and not too many complaints. Saturday, there's that chance of showers. We'll be generally in the 40s to around 50, depending upon who's getting the rain. And on Sunday, cold and temperatures in the 40s. Any rainfall amounts? Well, they should be about a ½ inch. We're hoping for at least that. All right, forecast looks like this. 53, rain and showers about 3 a.m. to about 7 or maybe 9 o'clock at the latest, especially if you're east of Tulsa. A few sprinkles could be around until noon. Here in Tulsa, we'll be breaking out with some sun. And then, boom, upper 60s. As we go through the afternoon. And after that, yeah, a whole lot of upper 60s to talk about. Mainly 40s and 50s. And it gets that cold shot coming in later next week we'll deal with because it is January.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.